もしかして。
Boruto episode 52. Now this episode 9 times out of 10 is going to have something that we never really expected would happen. It's going to surprise a lot of people. Now it doesn't necessarily have to be the title that I'm showing you guys right now. It could just be something very different. Now the title basically says that Sarada may actually use the Amaterasu in the next episode. Now she might actually use the Amaterasu in the next episode. Now before you guys start frantically typing in the comment section below that to use the Amaterasu you must have the Mangekyo Sharingan, I know that Sarada only has the one Tomo Sharingan. She doesn't even have a matured Sharingan. It's just a one Tomo Sharingan. But I am going to explain to you guys how Sarada would be able to use the Mangekyo Sharingan in the next episode, or not the Mangekyo Sharingan, the Amaterasu in the next episode. Now first things first, you gotta understand the video that I showed you guys at the beginning of the episode was Boruto's first time seeing Sasuke. Like he's seen Sasuke for the first time and it was completely cool to Boruto. Like he never really seen a ninja like that, and after that Boruto basically said, I want to be just like that. So that was Boruto's first time seeing Sasuke. Now in the preview of Boruto episode 52, you guys basically heard everybody getting all up in rest because they thought that it was Sasuke that did the Amaterasu. Now, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about, I'm going to actually read out the preview to you guys. So Boruto says, what the hell is that monster? Konohamaru goes on to say, that's white Zetsu, a living weapon that Kage Otsutsuki created. Then Boruto says, and what about these one-sided black flames? And then Konohamaru goes on to say, flames that only one man can control, that can burn anything completely, Amaterasu. And then Sarada goes on to say, I knew it, dad. And then the last thing Boruto says, what's your dad doing here, Sarada? Now at that point they basically imply that Sasuke is there, and I'm going to tell you guys why I think Sasuke is not there. Now to reference back to the chunin exam in the movie, the first scene that we actually seen was Sasuke versus Kinshiki in Momoshiki. Well, it wasn't in Momoshiki, it was just Sasuke versus Kinshiki, the fight scene that you're seeing right now. That's the first thing that we seen. Now after that scene, we seen Himawari's birthday party. Now if you guys don't know, the spoilers are basically saying that Himawari's birthday party is going to be here on the 53rd episode, which is going to be the episode after the next. So if Sasuke is supposed to be fighting Kinshiki before Himawari's birthday party, he should not be in the Hidden Leaf Village right now. He should be in the Otsutsuki's dimension. Now if he's in the Otsutsuki's dimension, he would not be there to do the Amaterasu. Now there's a possibility that they just don't animate the Kinshiki versus Sasuke scene, and a lot of fans will probably get pissed off by that. And of course that is an iconic scene, Sasuke versus Kinshiki. Hopefully they take a whole episode, a whole 15 minutes or a half of an episode just to animate that fight and show us the in-depth ways that Sasuke did go at Kinshiki, because in the movie the fight scene was really only 3 minutes. So for them to expand it to like 12-15 minutes, that would be something amazing. Now again, for Kinshiki to actually fight Sasuke, that fight scene would have to happen in the next episode or episode 53 to match up with the timeline. Now if that doesn't happen, again as I said, it either one will not happen, they won't animate that at all, or it would have to be a flashback, and I'm pretty sure a lot of fans will not like that. Again, it would have to be a flashback like how Mitsuki's Sage Mode flashback was. You know, it was just that one episode where the whole thing was like a filler. I wouldn't really consider it a filler because it is relevant to this plot, but still it was like a flashback and we seen Mitsuki go into Sage Mode. It would have to be something like that. Now again, fans probably won't like that. I don't think the writers would probably do that. Now a lot of you guys are probably saying, but hey Baara, they said Sasuke was there, and I want to tell you guys, they didn't necessarily say, hey, that's Sasuke, he's right there, I see him. And if you guys reference back to the first video I showed you guys, that was Boruto's first time seeing Sasuke. So if that was Boruto's first time seeing Sasuke and that scene was at Himawari's birthday party, he did not see Sasuke right there at this moment. And secondly, when Konohamaru said, hey, that must be Sasuke, he was basically trying to make sense of everything, because obviously the only person who has the Amaterasu is Sasuke. And once everybody heard Sasuke, everybody got up in arms. Sarada was like, hey, that's my dad, where is he? Like, but she didn't say where is he in the preview, because of course they want all the fans to think, hey, Sarada's probably gonna come in the next episode. And then Boruto again is like, hey, Sarada, isn't that your dad, Sasuke? He probably read about Sasuke in the history books, he probably seen his pictures all over his house, right? They might actually just be trying to make sense of everything, but Sasuke is actually not there. It could possibly be Sarada. Now you guys might be asking me, okay, if it was Sarada, how did she do it? She doesn't have the Mangekyo Sharingan. How does she have Amaterasu? Now, if you guys remember, back in Naruto Shippuden, Itachi actually implanted the Amaterasu in Sasuke's eyes. Now, he didn't have the Mangekyo Sharingan when Itachi implanted the Amaterasu in Sasuke's Sharingans. If you guys remember, when he did implant the Amaterasu in Sasuke's eyes, Sasuke basically thought like, hey, I'm about to die. That was basically when Itachi showed him the Susanoo, and Sasuke basically thought he was going to die. So that's not when Sasuke obtained the Mangekyo Sharingan. He obtained the Mangekyo Sharingan when Itachi basically died. Of course, that basically means that Itachi implanted the Amaterasu in Sasuke's eyes when he did have a regular Sharingan. And now, finally, in the Sarada's case, it's possible that Sasuke implanted that same Amaterasu in Sarada's eyes. Now, of course, you guys might be asking, when did Sasuke do this? It could have been at the end of the Gaiden. Of course, we know at that time, Sarada did obtain her Sharingan. And then afterwards, at the end of the Gaiden arc, Sasuke, Sarada, and Sakura basically had a moment where they were saying bye to each other because, of course, Sasuke was going to have to go out to another mission. And then Sasuke basically tapped Sarada's forehead in the same manner that Itachi tapped Sasuke's forehead when he did implant the Amaterasu in his eyes. That could very well be the certain instance where Sasuke actually implanted the Amaterasu in Sarada's eyes. And I think personally it would make sense that that would be the certain situation, because if these white Zetsu will be defeated by the Amaterasu, the fight will basically be a very short fight. And if the fight's a very short fight, there's going to be a certain different part to that actual episode. The Boruto episode 52 would have a certain different part, and that certain time slot would be the perfect time slot for us to see Sasuke versus Kinshiki. So this is going to be very interesting. Now I want to tell you guys with a grain of salt, no one really knows this for sure. This is just something that I think is possible, and I don't want you guys to run with this like it's fact. This is not fact. I didn't get this from Kenzaro or Yanko production. This is just what I think, my personal experiences of Boruto, and what I think could possibly happen. The Amaterasu could have possibly came from Sarada, and we may actually see Sasuke versus Kinshiki in the next episode, which would be absolutely boss. Hey guys, alright, this is a different day, so if I sound different, that's why. But I've just been given some more information, or I did see some more information that kind of did sway this video a tiny bit. But I want you guys to make decisions for yourselves. It is like kind of shaky now. The one thing I have to tell you guys is that in the manga, Sasuke's fight with Kinshiki actually did not take place in the present time. It actually took place through a flashback when he actually met Naruto. So once I heard that, once I seen that, I kind of thought to myself like, hey, it is a real possibility that Sasuke already came back and he's just gonna have a flashback with the fight with Kinshiki. But another thing that I thought of is the fact that Sasuke also had a flashback of him meeting Boruto, and Boruto actually asking Sasuke to train him. And in my opinion, I feel like Sasuke meeting Boruto, that's probably gonna be a present day thing. So I'm not completely sure how much we should really take from the manga. As you guys know, the manga and the anime, they're two totally different things. You shouldn't really think of the manga as like a roadmap or a guideline for what the anime is going to do, because certain events could actually happen very differently. And such as this event right here with Sasuke fighting Kinshiki, or Sarada possibly using the Mangekyo Sharingan. As you guys know, in the manga, there was no information about these white Zetsu people being here. So it's pretty much kind of like a gray area right now. But I did want to give you guys this possibility, or this bit of information, so you guys can make decisions for yourself. Another possibility that can happen, it would be a really wacky possibility. I'm pretty sure a lot of viewers probably would not like this possibility, is the fact that Dr. K may actually show up. As you guys know, Dr. K has been working on the scientific ninja tools. We've seen him in the manga, we've seen him in the Boruto movie. His big thing is ninja technology. Now, when he shows up, he could possibly just use a ninja technology that has the Amaterasu in it. Now, that would be a crazy feat in itself. You have a Mangekyo Sharingan ability and a ninja technology. That would be absolutely crazy, but it is possible. It can happen, and that could also be the answer upon why Sasuke is not in the Hidden Leaf Village yet. So I just want to give you guys these bit of information to let you guys think for yourself, let you guys come to your own conclusions. As I said, in my opinion, the most entertaining thing that I feel can happen in the next episode is Boruto, Konohamaru, Sarada, and Mitsuki just completely dog that one white Zetsu being, possibly get some clues from that, and also Sarada using the Amaterasu, which was implanted in her by Sasuke. And then afterwards, we get a totally new, different fight scene. No, I wouldn't even say fight scene. It could just be Sasuke leading up to Kinshiki and Momoshiki, him actually looking for them and actually finding them, and then him actually engaging into the fight scene with Kinshiki. That could possibly take like 13 minutes, and that would be an absolute banger episode. But that's pretty much like my dream scenario. As I said, none of this is definitely written in stone. It's not completely concrete, but Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Which possibility do you think is probably going to happen? It's either A, Sarada uses the Mangekyo Sharingan and Sasuke also fights Kinshiki in the next episode, or it could be the fact that Sasuke actually does show up and then the Kinshiki thing is going to be like a flashback, or Dr. K shows up. But the thing about Sasuke actually showing up is still that gray area where we kind of understand that Boruto's first time actually seeing or meeting Sasuke was back at Himawari's birthday party, which is going to be in episode 53. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But it's been your boy Baara B, and we out.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.